Welcome back to Rock On Studio Live. My name is Elwood. I hope you're staying safe, staying sane through all the chaos, and I appreciate you hanging out with us today. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's easy. You just click, and there you go. You can check out all the past interviews. I had Corey Taylor on last week, Chris Motionless, Taylor Mumson, an amazing one, and we got a future ones coming up with Blackstone Cherry, Lizzie Hale of Hailstorm, and more. So don't miss out on any of them. Rock On Studio, the only web series around that puts you one-on-one with all of your favorite rock stars consistently every week. And the best part is you get to get involved, watch, interact, and engage. Got a comment or a question? Drop it down below. We'll do our best to get it to the artist, musician, or guest, whoever is joining us today. And let's have some fun. So without further ado, my guest today is somebody that I thankfully have got to know now for a couple years. I was actually at one of their first performances ever live and went on from there to see them many, many more times in multiple demonstrations. They exploded onto the rock scene with a live performance that no one saw coming. It was electrifying. It was loud. It was intense. It was energized. Just three guys brought so much energy and so much power to a stage that people at first didn't know what to do or how to take it. And then as the fever grew and grew and grew, people learned what the band was all about. It's about more than just music. It's about community. It's about charity. It's about change, which I give you. Jason Alon from the Fever 333 joining us in the Rock On Studio today. My man, what's going on?
What's good? Gee, wow, what an intro. God, you're good.
I'm getting fucking good at this, man. I swear to God, when I first started, I was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm getting good, though.
You're good, bro. It's like really captivating and just like, ooh, I like it. It's good.
Give it chills. How are you, bro, man? So good to see you.
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, as good as one can be amidst everything, right? Like everything. I feel like it'd be silly to complain because I think that we're all feeling our relative struggle.
I think you hit mute. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, good. Music is happening, so I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
All right, so you're joining us today because breaking news came out this morning. It dropped 5 a.m. where I'm at in Chicago in the Midwest. Not only are we getting new music from Fever, but you are getting back out and you are taking your live show to a new level that a lot of people haven't done. And when I say live show, I mean another Fever demonstration, which is the best of the best. So break it down for the viewers of what exactly is going on with you.
So we're hoping to really sort of remind ourselves and each other about what it was like to play live again. It's been a while since anyone's been able to enjoy live music or any sort of real like live event where more than 6 people are together, right? So we got together and I was talking about I had this idea for a while actually, but I had this wild idea to do like a virtual tour that was specific to each day, which is a time zone, and the visuals, the actual live element. So let's just talk about that first. Like it's actually live. So we're implementing a proprietary audio technology that we were lucky enough to obtain through some very good friends of ours. And it basically eliminates the latency. So we're direct. We'll have special guests from other parts of the world playing with us, which again, before now I believe has never happened. We're able to engage with the audience. We're able to have like actual VIP meet and greets before the event. All these sort of things that you would get from a live show that you couldn't get from a live stream. We found a way to basically offer them. And so we're going to do that. We got 6 dates. We were trying to, cover the time zones so that we can get a quality show with, the visuals and the technology, as well as give it to everybody, right? So we're going through the world and people can go from like, you can jump in at anyone, wherever you are. If you want to be up at 5 a.m. in Sydney and watch us in LA or whatever, you can. But we tried to do it so that it pertained to each time zone. Each set list will be different. The visuals will change for each show. Each guest will be different throughout. So we're trying to make it as unique as possible. And again, it's live, like actually live. So you'll see every fuck up, every like slip up, if I fall off stage, you're gonna see it, and I feel like there's a charm there. I miss that.
Yeah, if you check out the flyer right now, you can check out the times kicking off October 23rd. You got London, Sydney, Australia, New York City times, Moscow, Chicago, which covers the whole Midwest, and Mexico City as well. And that's something new. Most bands, they are presenting these live stream shows, but it's one day, one time. Wherever you're at in the world, you're forced into that time. So it's kind of cool to take it to another level and check it all out. Share this flyer wherever you can. On the bottom, you can see tickets on sale now tomorrow at 8 a.m. at fever333.veeps.com. My question for you is, I've seen your live demonstrations enough. And how the hell are you not going to bang into a camera, tear down a microphone? You already break enough shit when you're live. How are you with you? There's got to be equipment all around you. Is this something you really got to take note of before you start?
Yeah, we pulled out some expensive insurance. Like, we have real expensive insurance. Yeah, like
better call Flo.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy too, because like we're doing it with a good friend of ours, actually, a very good friend. He actually used to tour with us, and he has his own company now, where we're doing the live stream in the space, and we're partnering with him. So he already knows what it is, and we've prepped him, and he's prepped us, and we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Either way, just so everyone knows, we always pay for it if we break it. That's the rule of thumb. But we'll be good.
I don't want to be on that list because I've seen you break enough. I wouldn't trust you. I'm never having kids, but if I had one, I wouldn't be like, Jason, hold this baby.
I know. As my son walks by with his helmet and bruises all over him. I know.
It's so awesome. All right, so we got the live stream. We're going across the country. We're going to different places across the world. And now we got new music as well. Wrong Generation. This is going to be a brand new album that's going to be dropping on October 23rd. We're going to get the first single out on October 19th. When did you write and record this? Was it during your marches when you were in LA? Was it during this whole quarantine? Was this planned before quarantine? What do you got? Get me behind the scenes.
Yeah, no, none of it was planned at all. It was, I think most of the fever actually is reactive. I actually, when I started this project, I told everyone involved, I said, the number one rule is that we have to be able to react. We have to be able to react quickly. I would tell, a label, and when I partnered with them, it's like we have to be able to speak on whatever's happening in the moment while it's happening, so that we can actually affect some change and have an opportunity to do so. So, I was marching, I was crying, I was laughing, I was dancing, I was fighting, I was running, I was yelling for 13 days. Of what I felt to be, and what a lot of people alongside me felt to be, like rebellion and protest. And I saw it all. I saw everything. I saw the highs, the lows. I saw what people thought was rebellion and protest, and others thought was looting and rioting. Like I was through it all. And on the 14th day, I woke up and felt like I was ready to write something, because I knew that I was going to write something. I knew something was going to happen. I didn't know what it was going to sound like, look like, what it was even really going to be about. I just knew that I felt like I needed to say something. And on the 14th day, after 13 days prior of protest, I wrote "Bite Back," the first song on the EP, and then I told myself and my partners who I was writing with, Travis Barker and John Feldman, I was like, every day I come into the studio, I need to write and finish a song, because whatever comes out, the first thing I start talking about is what I have to end it with. And it has to be raw and it has to be visceral. And that's what we did. So like 7 days in a row of writing, and we wrote, it was 8 days, because we touched on something on the 8th. Sorry, it's my son.
That's fine.
8 days in a row, and those songs that you hear on the EP were all written in those 8 days, other than one song that we've already released. So yeah.
That's so awesome, man. And I know how you work. And do you kind of feel like there's a part of you that when you started Fever 3 years ago, it was leading up to something like this? I felt like you were ahead of the curve when it comes to making change and bringing communities together and bringing awareness. When you started Fever and all this happened, I felt like this is it. This is the reason this band is here. And you were kind of already, pages were written and you were ready to go when everything was happening.
That's why you're my guy. Like, straight up, like I said, baby, she's outside. Go ahead and get her outside. I was telling my wife the day we did the Long Live the Innocent live stream, I said, I feel like today is my first step, like full step forward. I feel like I've been like kind of pulling this weight and dragging and trying to just push through a lot of resistance. And on that day we did that live stream, I swear on everything, on my son's lives, I said, I feel like this is my first complete step forward. You know, people finally believe, and we're more, at least a lot more people were starting to believe in the things that we've been saying for a long time, that we've been called crazy for, that we've been told we're complaining about. Like, I felt like people are finally starting to see that. And I also, if I'm being completely honest to her, I said I thought I'd be happier on that day, you know, taking my first step. But I think the first thing I had to realize was, like, I have been struggling for a long time and going through a lot of things that have been weighing extremely heavily on me for decades now. And, you know, I'm really just thankful for you, bro. And I'm really thankful for people that are concerned with the things that are being said in this music. And furthermore, moreover, you know, people that are concerned with the things that are happening outside of the music and involving themselves in a way that's active and participating. So, you know, although I felt like a huge weight and, you know, I felt like I was pushing through a long time of struggle, I need to say thank you to you and people like yourself that kind of allowed me the space to do it in the first place. For real. That's important.
And what I've loved about you is you've been unapologetic about it from the get-go, man. Like,
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. I want to pull up a picture right now, the day that everything changed for me. And boom, look at that, dude. How fancy do we look? All right. So this is from the Rock Radio Awards, which was, I believe, your second live performance ever.
Yeah.
And it was a great day for me because I won an award that day. It was the first day I got to see you guys live. Yeah. And then from there on out, it was just, it all just came together. I mean, you had to perform with a bunch of drunk rock PDs walking around with free booze. And then you jumped on the stage. You were at the front of house. You were ripping curtains down. You were the talk of everything. And I remember seeing you and I was like, this band's going to be the biggest thing. This band is going to be huge. So that day also changed it. And then when I talk about being unapologetic in a message and what you want to be said, if we could bring up this second pic now of something I've dug up here, which I absolutely love. Do you remember? You know what this is from? Do you know what this is
That's
from?
the Chicago. Yeah, the festival.
Yes, this is Chicago Open Air, where you ran by me. I was like, oh, damn, I got to get my phone real quick. So I pulled my phone out and I take a picture as you're talking to the crowd. Somebody said, shut up and play the music. and your exact response was, no, I'm the one with the fucking microphone. I'm the one that's allowed to say whatever I want. And then, of course, this kid won the internet because I was like, oh, nonchalant beer drinker. Just next to him.
So funny. Oh, my gosh. I remember that day so well. Yeah, I remember that. And I do remember feeling like, nah, like, no, I'm like, this is what I'm here to do. So I'm going to do what I'm here to do. And if what you're here to do is, if you came to watch bands, then watch the bands. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not challenging. I didn't ask you to do anything crazy. And also, you could also just get up and walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your thing. You can do that.
Welcome to radio. I hate you guys. I hate your music. Okay, well, don't listen then. Change the station. I don't know what to tell you. You're listening to get mad. It's like, it's ridiculous. All right, so we got to wrap this up now. New album, Wrong Generation, going to be coming out on October 23rd. We'll get the new single, Bite Back, on October 19th, impacting rock radio and more all over the country. I got the flyer saved up. I'll post it up on all social medias to help support the virtual concert tour, which is once again London, LA, Sydney, New York City, Moscow, Chicago. Live event, top of the line technology, special guest, full demonstration. Make sure you get your details and don't miss out on the fever. If you've never got a chance to see him before, I promise you, it'll bring something that will change you forever. And also, you'll be talking about their live show forever. There is no doubt in my mind. Jason, I can't thank you enough. It's so great to see your beautiful face, and I can't wait to see you on that stage again, dude.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, Elwood.
My name is Elwood. That's Jason Nalon of the Fever 333. Check it out. This is Rock On Studio Live. Thanks, guys. Stay safe.
Peace.